Hi, I'm Liz Crawford. I'm the K-12 segment lead for Hewlett-Packard, and joining me today is Jay McPhail. Jay is the Director of Instructional Technology from Riverside Unified School District in Riverside, California. And Jay, can you tell us a little bit about Riverside's technology programs?
I'm often asked in terms of the technology program at Riverside, and although technology is a main component of what we're doing, what we're really going after is the individualized student learning aspect of it. And so as we look at our system, the educational system in Riverside in California, really nationwide, it's broken. It was designed for a factory system, an agrarian field system, which is long gone. And so what we have done is taken the focus of that learner lens and taken the budget crisis, budget opportunity in our words, to do things differently. And what's different about what we're doing is we're focusing on the customer. Our customer are our students. Our customers are our parents, and as long as they have a device that's accessible to our cloud resources, we don't care what the device is, whether we own it, whether they own it. So we allow them to bring it into the system, and devices that we give to our students, we give to them as if they were theirs. We do not lock them down, we do not manage or control them in the typical fashion, because we want them to take ownership of the device and, by the way, ownership of their education. And so by doing that, we extend the learning day. You know, typical school systems, not much different from when you and I went. Bell rang, time to start learning. Bell rang again, time to stop learning. In this environment, they can work, learn, play 24/7. That's what we're trying to accomplish by giving them that ownership of their own learning and the learning pace. So you'll hear later in our presentation in terms of learning pathways. So in our system, it took a year for you to take algebra. Whether or not you learned algebra in 4 months or whether or not it took you 2 years to know algebra. Our system now is, with the help of technology, when you show mastery of a concept, you move to the next area.
Thanks so much, Jay. Can you tell us a little bit how this access to technology anytime, anywhere has really changed teaching and learning? Because I imagine that it's made a big impact on your teachers as well. And can you explain that a little bit more?
Often ask that question as well. And remember what I said in the earlier answer is our customers are our students. Our system has been front-loaded to try and prepare teachers to be experts on a particular topic and then teach the students. Well, where technology is concerned, that's not possible. And so, yes, it is changing teaching and learning, but the way it's changing teaching and learning is from the students up, not from the teacher down. And so by putting the power in the hands of the kids and telling the teachers, you already have a day job, that's teaching curriculum. You don't need to be a specialist on a device. You've got 36 specialists in the classroom that are far advanced in terms of what you are. So we asked ourselves early on how much money and time would it take to train the teachers to be at the same speed as kids, and the answer was you're never going to get there. So in terms of the change in teaching, it allows the teacher to not be the sole source of content. And so it frees them up to be a weaver of concepts, a weaver of ideas, teaching kids how to sift through what is accurate information in an age of information.
Can you please tell us what's next for Riverside? What's your future vision for your learning program?
We see the future as being a competition on the worldwide stage, and that our students in Riverside have to be prepared to compete anywhere in the world. We want them to choose to live in Riverside because we think there's great things about the community. But we believe that the new world is going to focus on change itself, and so preparing them is going to be preparing them how to deal with change, how to communicate, how to collaborate. The whole STEM string is important as well. We've started a STEM academy that we will then push down and push up as well, because that's an area that we're going to have to compete in. But the future that we see of education is individualized learning at the pace of the student, no matter who the student is, no matter what age level the student is. Rather than the system dictating to them how they do that. And we continue to see technology and partners like HP to help us define that future and see it on a worldwide view rather than just a Riverside view.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. We are honored to have you and also to have you as a valuable customer, and we appreciate your partnership and you being here today. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.